Hey YouTube, it's Mrlubufu, and I've gotten this a question a lot of times, so I felt I should answer it. It is, how do you play Pack Wars? Or at least our variation of Pack Wars. There's a formal Wizards approved method of Pack Wars, but then there's the way that we made up, which I find a little bit more fun. So that's what we do. So here's how it works. You each start out with one pack. This can be played with as many players as you want. We found that once it starts getting into the 4 or 5 person area, it starts getting, 1, the games are really long, and 2, there's a lot of politics in trying to do well. So you start out with your pack. You only take out the token. You don't take out the basic land. And then you take that and you just shuffle those 15 cards. Your life total starts at 0, and it works its way down. Just so that way, because if you started at 20 and worked your way down, you would lose when you got to 0. And here we want to play it out, because we've had some insane comebacks, and someone had like negative 90 life and got lifelink creatures, just got it all back and then won. So we start at 0 and work your way down. So what you do is you draw 4 cards from the pack that you have there, and then you get to take, you'll notice that we have land off to the side. There's unlimited land, but you start out with 3. So you get to look at your hand, and then you get to pick your 3 land. After that, then you would play just like Magic. You have a draw step, but what you can do is, instead of drawing a card from your 15 card library, you can choose to get a land instead of your choice. Then you play just like normal Magic, so there's draw step, upkeep, all that fun stuff. There are certain cards that are insanely broken. Oh, in Pack Wars, I'll get to that in a sec. So we have sort of like a mini, as we realize how stupidly insane they are, we ban them cards. But, okay, the game ends when both players are, have no cards in their library. What we play with a don't be a jerk rule, which means that if you're winning and you have 1 card left in your library, don't just keep getting land to stall it out. This is kind of like the obligatory rule. There we go, I can speak English. Where it comes down to, just don't be a jerk. You're here to have, or you're playing to have fun. So you'll notice how in episode 5 of Pack Wars, the Innistrad versus Innistrad one, I actually played a spell so I could draw out the rest of my library so the game would be done. That game I had already won, so it didn't really matter. So that's when the game ends, when both players are out of their library. If one person reaches their library first, they have to just draw land for the rest of the game. And then it reaches the point where, again, you have to speed up the game so that way it doesn't go on forever. So as I was saying, there are some bad cards. I don't have a formal list yet. I can remember off the top of my head that Elixir of Immortality, you only get 1 use from it, because otherwise the game will go on forever. And I mean that quite literally. The game will, in fact, go on forever. So you'll keep drawing it, you'll play it, you'll gain 5 life and shuffle all your cards back. So you get 1 use from it instead of doing it every time. I don't remember the exact other ones. Like bombs, like Devil's Play or Bloodline Keeper, those are completely legitimate because they're just bombs. But these cards that are just suddenly turn insane just because of the format rules, that's how it is. So that's pretty much how we play Pack Wars. It's not too complicated. We just play it to have a good time. Okay, hopefully this answers any questions. Feel free to leave any more down below in the description. I'll be happy to answer them. And I hope you guys look forward to seeing more episodes.